All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is Friday. Happy Friday to everyone out there. May 3rd, we got two NBA playoff games going on tonight. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Mavs taking on the Clippers in game number 6 here in Dallas. Dallas leading 3-2 in the series. We already recorded our the earlier game today, which is between the Magic and the Cavs. That video should be out by the time you're watching this. But in this video, we're going to go through our spread lean on this game. I'm going to give you my lean on the total. We'll talk about a player prop. And I also have a nice little same game parlay that I want to roll with in today's game as well. So we're going to jump into all of that. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button as well, and keeping an eye on the pinned comment for all of my final plays, what I'm actually going to roll with myself for this game here. Everything I talk about, I like, obviously, but we have our final plays, so what I'm betting myself, listed out in the pinned comment. In terms of last night, we shall take it. Ben Shepherd over 4.5 points, the only play that does not come through for us. I believe he finished with 3, but then in the Knicks and the Sixers game, we absolutely sweep it up, but not really a full night sweep because, again, Ben Shepherd kind of ruined that party for us, which, of all people there, Ben Shepherd. But nonetheless, guys, we'll take the 4-1 night. And the ride of the day also cashes. Shout out to Colin. I talk about how when the ride of the day loses, it stinks when we make 2 separate videos for the 2 separate games because we have to cover them twice and drop the womp womp twice. But now Colin's just like sitting back, relaxing, sitting pretty because he gets 2 shout outs. So OG Anunoby over 14.5 points. That cashes as well. If you guys don't know what the ride of the day is, just use hashtag ride of the day in the comments. I jump on board with one person's pick, give you a shout out, win or loss. I also give you a shout out over on my Twitter, which should be popping up here in just a second. 3, 2, 1. What timing? I'm a magician. So go follow me over there as well. But if you win, we continue to ride with your pick. So looking forward to seeing what fire play Colin throws at us today. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this game. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I mean, you guys have gone playoff mode in terms of the likes as of late, so appreciate the hell out of you guys. But yeah, we got Dallas taking on the Clippers. Last game, this one ended in an absolute blowout. Like, Dallas showed, to me at least, they showed they're the better team. And honestly, the Clippers, not to say that they look like they could give up, but like they're in a spot in which no Kawhi, even Man's questionable in this game. It's like, it's not the easiest spot to be without arguably or unarguably your best player in the playoffs. Luka goes for what, 35, I think, something like that. And they won by, 123 to 93. They won by all those points. And Kyrie had a dud of a game. So to me, if Dallas wants to close out the series today, they should be able to. 8 points is a lot, but I think we can get to a point in which, you have the James Harden, the Paul George. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to rag on those guys, but those guys are definitely, if we're down by like 15 with, or say they're down by 10 with like 4 minutes left, James Harden's probably pulling his foot off the gas and saying, screw it, it's vacation time. So, unfortunately, I do think this series ends tonight, and it's just because what I saw out of Dallas, right? Like, they went into the Clippers' house on Wednesday and won 123-93. Like, that's the better team, and that was the more defining moment in my eyes. Even though the Clippers are a higher seed, and, you can rewind and watch middle of the season, I was saying the Clippers were a dark horse championship team. I just don't know if they have the it. And especially without Kawhi, like, I just don't see it as much. So I'm going to lean Dallas here minus the 8 points. It's probably, both the spread and the total I don't love here. So wait till the player props. I think this could be a pretty heavy player prop type game for us in terms of our bets. But I'll lean Dallas minus the points. The total sitting at 208.5. I'm also going to lean towards the over. We've seen both games go over in the last 2 here. And the Clippers have to be better offensively than they were in the previous game. Like, they have to get to triple digits here, or they're definitely not going to go out there and score. Or excuse me, go out there and win, right? All the games that they've lost so far is when they've scored less than 100 points. So if they say, hey, we want to continue the season and all that, then they're going to need their 100 points, and hopefully even more than that for the sake of the over. Now, if we turn it into the player props, which, by the way, guys, before we do jump into the player props, there's a free player prop out there in the market right now over on Sleeper. Luka Doncic, 0.5 points. I think he gets it tonight. I do. He's obviously a monster, and 0.5, I could see him actually dropping in one bucket. Call me crazy, but go check out Sleeper. I have a link in the pinned comment. You're going to get your first deposit matched up to, I think it's up to $500, which is absolutely absurd, and you'll also get this Luka free square. I love Sleeper. They drop discount squares all the time, which makes them really cool, and they have alternate lines over there as well, so if you don't like a certain line, you want to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more safe, you can pull that line back, and each and every pick you make and put in your player prop slip, has its own unique multiplier for its payout. So they don't follow a fixed payout structure like all of the other apps out there, like most of the other apps. So go ahead and check out Sleeper. That link is in the pinned comment. I love the app. I'm confident you will too. And you get all those benefits of signing up with the link in the pinned comment. But player prop, we're going to go right back to something that we liked in game number 5 here. Daniel Gafford under in his points, rebounds, and assists. Now, we finished at 13. We had it at 14.5 last game, but I still do think that this is a good spot. Now, the one concern is all of these, right, in terms of this line. If he makes one more bucket, we're screwed because it goes over. So I understand that this could be a spot in which we're, playing with fire, getting a little greedy. But again, what it comes down to me is, where's it at? Minutes. Like, he's just not getting the amount of minutes that he needs to. Look at these. When he hits the over, right, it's because he's playing this amount of minutes. So if he doesn't play, and this is on the season, keep in mind he was with another team, right? If he doesn't play 20 minutes, he'd only gone over in 2 of his 17 games the entire season. So minutes are crucial to him. He needs a lot of minutes to be able to produce, and I don't think he has it. Our next play is going to be a same game parlay, and it's over here. This is on MGM. This may be the only place you could take this for these odds, but Kyrie, James Harden, and Paul George all to record 2 3-pointers. You're probably like, 3 legs, minus 145. This is a minus 206 play over on FanDuel and a minus 220 play over on DraftKings. So don't sit there and tell me there isn't value in pulling the trigger on this same game parlay over on BetMGM. James Harden's done it in 4 of 5 this series. So has Paul George, and so has Kyrie Irving. So all 3 of those guys to make 2 threes here for minus 145. I really do like the spot overall. Again, minus 145 compared to minus 200, minus 220. Like, that's where I'm finding the value here in this spot. And I've actually started to notice that MGM has a lot of same game parlay upside when it comes to odds. So make sure to go ahead and check that out. I'll actually have a link to BetMGM in the pinned comment as well. If you go and sign up, if you don't have a BetMGM account, definitely go check it out. You're going to get, a great deal. They do tons of promos and whatnot. So I'm not sure what the current deal is, but it's probably like a bet 5, get 200 in free bets type of thing like that. So check out BetMGM if you're not on there. It's definitely been my go-to same game parlay app for the playoffs because they're just beating everyone else's odds. But yeah, quick video, guys. That is going to wrap it up. Again, the player props I like a lot more than the spread and the total, excuse me, as I almost die on camera. But who would end the video, right? But it's not funny to joke about. Or is it? But that's all I got for you guys. Again, I like the player props more than I do the side of the total, but all worth considering today. Keep an eye on the pinned comment to see what we ultimately end up rolling with. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys do enjoy your Friday. Let's have some winners out here tonight. We're on a hot streak in both MLB and NBA, so we'll see how long that can last. But nonetheless, catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.